Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk today about ANC abuse in Camp Quatro. And before I go any further, this does not implicate all ANC members. There were ANC members that did want investigations into the abuses at Camp Quatro, and one of them was Cyril Ramaphosa. That he is the deputy president, or deputy. You got a deputy president, vice president. He's the second in charge in South Africa, and he did honestly wanted to look into the abuses, and he wasn't part of the abuses, but there were allegations that Jacob Zuma was part of the abuses in the ANC camps in exile. And in Camp Quatro, particularly in Angola, there was sexual abuse was rampant, and ANC members have testified to this. Sexual abuse was rampant. Also, the hospitals were unsanitary. There's a guy who's currently a sergeant in the South African military, and he spent time at Camp Quatro, and he said the hospitals were unsanitary, and when he went to the hospital, people asked him if he wanted coffee or tea. He said coffee. The guards came back with a coffee stick and beat him with a coffee stick. People's relatives were being kicked and beaten by 14 and 18-year-old security guards just on the basis of suspicion. I mean, they were giving 14 and 18-year-old security guards guns and knives and sticks, and these guys were beating people on the basis of suspicion. They had orders from higher command to do that, and plus a 14-year-old should not have that kind of responsibility, but nevertheless they did. And Nelson Mandela wanted an investigation into the abuses at Camp Quatro, as well as other ANC members, but there also were ANC members that that took part in the abuse. So we need to note this, because the ANC, I don't believe a lot of the ANC members that have that engage in that kind of abuse, they have prominent positions in the party, like Jacob Zuma. And the ANC has been corrupt for far too long. There's been a lot of corruption, a lot of embezzlements of money, and a lot of that stuff started with Camp Quatro. And Nelson Mandela was not involved in Camp Quatro, so neither was Cyril Ramaphosa. But at the same time, there were ANC members that were. So we need to raise awareness on the abuse that happened in Camp Quatro. And honestly, in 1994, if I was South African, I would have voted for ANC, because of all those years of oppressive apartheid. I think Nelson Mandela was the one that could change it for the best. But, I was 8 years old in 1994, and I'm American. So, anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.